Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. Welcome back to another Monday. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise coming from over there. My neighbor's generator doing a weekly test run. As soon as it turned on, all the pigeons from this aviary here ran inside. You can see these guys, they're crowding up the place here. So these guys are still a little sketchy and standoffish, but they're definitely out there. They got the aviary got hit by a hawk yesterday, and I mean hit. He was hanging on there by that door. So what I ended up doing, just as a safety precaution, is putting the zip tie right around here so that you can't just lift this up and open it. You actually have to cut it, because you know, if that door was to open by any accident or any whatever animal messing with it, you know, your year's over. So just needed to secure that latch down. But yeah, you can see them, they're out there, they're enjoying it. It's been a real nice weekend, 50s and 60s. Today is still going to be, I think, low 50s. So I did get a couple new things in the loft that I'm going to show you guys. As you can see, finally found a new feeder. Those wooden ones, as much as I like them and I like to build stuff like that, they're wood and they hard to clean. You can't wash them, they absorb a lot of crap. But these ones, see, it's got the bar on the top so that it spins as soon as they stand on it. It's nice and big. It's nice and it's real big, and it's real easy to clean. I just basically just wash it out, spray it out, or whatever I need to do. It's easy. I ran into it basically more or less by accident. I ended up going out of town, quite a bit out of way. Ended up going out of town, and while I was over there, I always like to look up feed stores and, you know, bird stores if I can find them. And I found this one way out there, and I picked up two of them for both sides. So let me give them a feed. They should come right on down. I did put brewer's yeast on the feed, and it's the first time these guys are having it, so I wasn't sure if they're gonna like it or not. But when you're hungry, I guess you don't mind too much. But as you can see, the best part is that top. That spins really freely. I've tested out some other ones, and the top spins, but the birds are still able to stand on it and balance themselves pretty well. But this thing just spins almost out of control. So, and yeah, of course, it's got the legs if you want to extend it. So that's these guys, as you guys can see. As you guys should be able to see, they're doing real well. The molt's starting to kick in, and basically that's the young birds. Let me grab the feed for my breeders real quick. They still have a little bit of feed left over. They are feeding a lot though. They go through a gallon of water a day, and through about 3 of these containers. So Let me give them the feed and I'll show you a few birds real quick. Sorry about the angle while I pour this. But like I said, yeah, these guys aren't nearly as hungry as these guys. I'll just show you a couple of young birds real quick. Give you a growth and status update. I gotta refill their grit because they've been eating grit like crazy, especially since I started using Giovati again. But blue bar. This hen's on another egg, and you can see her too. One's gonna be a red bar, one's gonna be a check, just like the last round. Again, birds, they'll be blue bars with probably some splashes of white like last time. You're almost ready to go. These guys hatched a few days ago. I showed them in the last video. Trying not to bore you guys with the same information over and over. On eggs. Their young has been weaned. I mentioned that in the last video. Again, these guys, I can't stop talking about them because I think they're just so good looking. As you can see them. I think they're just absolutely beautiful, both of them. And then these guys are going to be real pretty too. The one closer is going to be a really nice grizzle. The one back there is going to be a red. So I'm really curious to see these guys grow up, because obviously they're going to be real pretty. And these two down here, they're doing well as usual. Nothing too special. I did want to talk about a couple other things real quick. View from the inside. You guys can see I took off the shelf that used to be there, that wooden one. And I also took off the shelf that used to be there. Just, you know, they don't need them anymore, and that wood just absorbs crap like crazy. So let me step outside real fast. So I'm gonna address two questions that over the last few months I've been getting very often, and I have answered in the past, but it's been quite a while, so I'll address them again. First question, and the one that I get basically every single video that I post, is guys asking me about my loft dimensions and my nest box dimensions. So my loft, and like I said, I've addressed this in older videos, but it's been quite a while. My loft is 10 feet by 10 feet. Divided almost exactly in half. This side is a little bit bigger than this side by a few inches. So it's 10 feet by 10 feet by 7 feet. 7 feet tall, obviously. And I decided to make it 7 feet tall just so it's easier for me to reach at the top. I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'6", so 7 foot makes it just nice and just over my head. So that's the size of the loft, 10 feet by 10 feet by 7 feet. So it's considered obviously a small loft. It's not a big loft by any means. It's definitely a small loft. I can't record it through here. But my nest boxes. Second question is the size of my nest boxes. My nest boxes are 2 feet wide by 2 feet, and they are 1 foot high. So 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 foot. So that's the loft, that's the nest boxes, and you know, hopefully that answers most of your guys' questions, because like I said, that's just something that I've been getting non-stop lately, and I'm sure it's still gonna keep happening, but at least I'll have a video to refer people to. So, and then my second question is the supplements and vitamins that I give them, so I'll take you over there and show you guys those now. All right, so as I said, over the winter time, all I've been giving them was Vita Pro Combo and garlic juice, not garlic juice, apple cider vinegar. So all winter they've been getting this for 3 days, this for 4 days, and now this week I've started adding a few more things into their diet. So these 4 things that you guys see here, this is what I give them every week. Everything else that's off to the side is just, you know, here and there. So fairly self-explanatory. I give them garlic juice once a week. I give them apple cider vinegar a couple times a week. I give them the brewer's yeast once a week, and then I give them Vita Pro Combo a couple days a week. So they have their garlic juice, their acid, their yeast, and their probiotics, electrolytes, amino acids, and all the other essential vitamins. So I've just given them, like I said, this goes in a feed. All the other ones going into the water. So that's them, guys. This is what I give my birds on any average regular week. Over here I also have extra just electrolytes, as well as probiotics when need be. I also have 5-in-1. I believe everybody should have 5-in-1 in their around their loft at all times, in case the birds get sick. You can see what it trees for up there. And then yeah, no, this is just what I put in their bats. It's supposed to help with their feathers and skin. It helps with the lice, helps with the feather color, just 1 teaspoon per gallon. And then this is the grit that I give them. And the grit that I give them is a combination of Jovati grit mixed with cherry stone grit and oyster shells. Cherry stone is this, let me get the focus. Cherry stone is this real fine stuff that you guys can see that looks kind of dark red. It's really, really fine. Oyster shells, obviously, you guys know what those are. And then Jovati grit is another mixed combination of grit. And that Jovati stuff, I mean, like I said, they go insane for it. We'll go take this, actually give this to them now, because they've eaten everything. They love that Jovati stuff. I always say it's like pigeon crack for them. And I do think that they overeat it. They like this grit more than they like feed, and they eat it, and then when they start crapping, it's the same color as the grit, so they're definitely going overboard. So I try to limit it, but you know, I still have to refill their grit trays a few times a week. So all right. I'll give it to these guys as well. This may be tricky with one hand. Just mix it in with the old grit. And then, as you can see, these guys basically ate everything. And they see the grit, and they're basically attacking it. Watch this. Like I said, forget the feed. They go crazy on that grit. So video's already running long, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with you at the end of the week. Have a good one.